church. When most of them don't succeed in life, I'm married to NASSIT. NASSIT married me. NASSIT planned me life. When they cut that money, then they deduct from the money. Me say plan, me say fine. I always visit the office. I know waiting at me update. If I not get no area, and they know I'm fine for me. Before they say I don't 60, when I reach that NASSIT, and Papa President, I want to tell you, say NASSIT workers, the customer service is very good, especially to me them pensioner and survivors who don't lost their husband. When they go to that office, they are rare humanitarians. They respect we and they upkeep with dignity. And they have to testify the goodness of NASSIT. And throughout the years of the service, all the money they call, whether they cut, and they abroad, they put on a bank for me. Where I come, I build a hall. Wait today. Now one of the best halls in Moyamba district, and the community they benefit from that. And we begin to all don't join NASSIT because NASSIT now a trustworthy, reliable institution. The opening of the NASSIT office today now in district, I foresee them when they begin come, Mr. Kenna, I saw you. When they begin come, they say now NASSIT they can I begin cook small maybe they go eat Naviros. Because I knew something good was coming to my district. Thank you, NASSIT, I'm proud of you. Today they don't open. This don't reduce hardship. It don't bring confidence to we. They call Paramount you talk. We not the work I get for go distant free town for NASSIT something. But with this office that now, we go the work and no more will come. And then people here they tell una, I say me I'm married to NASSIT because NASSIT don't make her proud. Even though I don't retire, I get me full respect. I they dress fine. I they don't have fine place. I they eat well. NASSIT, thank you. I saw here today as a living evidence to say NASSIT not to no lighting. And they encourage me people that are in the Moyamba district for join NASSIT now. Whether you they do personal business, your private business, or a government employee, join NASSIT because the time when eyes go left you. When eyes go left you, if you not join NASSIT, you go walk out broken shoe. But look me I don't retire, but because of NASSIT, I am a proud pensioner. Thank you, NASSIT.
Thank you very much, Reverend Jean. That call that good testimony. I want let me clap from that seat. Let me clap from that seat. Let me clap from that seat. DJ, you don't do good job. At this particular time, we want for humbly because the Director General of NASSIT for himself can talk to me.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Your Excellency, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada, Honorable Chief Minister, my Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, my invited Cabinet Ministers and their deputies, my colleagues, heads of departments, agencies, commissions, paramount chiefs of this great district, the leader of government business in Parliament, Board of Trustees, my colleagues, Deputy Director Generals, staff, management of NASSIT, our friends on the other side, Unakushe. Now we in a program was one time and I'm for don't talk step again. Because I know say every speaker with the can they will mention NASSIT and Director General. And if I not talk safe, this event here, and they speak volumes of what NASSIT don't do. But let me just take you into a brief history while we are in Moyamba. In 2021-22, His Excellency and I intermittently they ask questions. They say they operate in regional offices. When do we go to district? When do we go to chiefdoms? They say because people there, you know this country, that is Sojama, you know this country very well. So he determined distance and then. So for me, it was an agenda of the Several People's Party that NASSIT for decentralize and forget to the district. But guess what? He not been telling me say that this district here for go. Because sometimes it mentioned district, of course Moyamba for come. But other district away for don't come close to Moyamba. But you don't mention no district, you say but decentralized. So in our own framework, our policies and processes, we commission a research and a study. We don't actually know all of them districts there so we did, which one very much appropriate for our commence decentralization. So Your Excellency, we do that study and then the report come out. With that report they come out, now the researchers they give the result. I want standing here on behalf of NASSIT. Moyamba Pikin una there. Your Excellency, we put Pikin at school, he sit exam, then pass. Now Moyamba don't pass. That is why we are here today. And when we don't get Moyamba as the most appropriate district for a district office. So now the next thing was, how would they get to Moyamba? Then I remember again, when President can tell me, he said, now for right, but Boku right, and they delay things there. We go for Waka come Moyamba. When we come, we meet the paramount chief, we meet the district officer. Get you there. Get you in and the district officer. Now we are buying that 10 day. In fact, the work we do for us, then they put that to SU. I can't imagine now. So, Ken paramount chief, they lead with. Then they give you this goal here. This goal, now government goal. And Your Excellency, I want to give for talk and publicly say, we don't do paperwork there now, and the Minister of Lands and Survey don't consent for giving free hold for this land. That becomes the property for NASSIT. But sir, anything where they do, speakers that don't can't talk about me, what I don't do. Let me say talk about people that want to do something there. Particularly for this project. You have sons and daughters, Moyamba. Where we got this land, like caucus there, Veronica. Yes. Veronica, she says the honorable member of parliament for Moyamba district. And Veronica called me. So when I say Moyamba don't pass. And I'm going to go Moyamba. Very quickly, now I get a call from Peggy. Peggy Algali there, Minister of Deputy Minister. Then I get a call from Hinga. Where Dr. Hinga? Sandy. Where Daniel Katibi there, where Julius. So when people they are from Moyamba, Your Excellency, they put me under pressure for the district because what he supposed to do for Toka. They make, we can hire all of us, we commission this place, we hand over the land to the contractor with a Sewa Ventures. Sewa Ventures, congratulations to you if you are here. So that project begin to continue, they go on and on with them. And every time these guys, these sons and daughters of Moyamba don't call. Each time they are here, they will call you. DG were here on site. Now so thing they happen. So they did their best. So today we are here for look at this and we'll get proud for your vice president to come. When the minister, Mr. Mohamed Swai, say when will they go? I say, Mr. Minister, it left to you now for vice presidency, will they go? We are ready. So minister go back and forth to get the date. They confirm on the front office. So we are here today for the commissioning of this edifice. The pensioner talk about they don't get time again for they go back and forth. I get a living evidence which actually even push me further for this Moyamba district. We will go na Kaila on operations and then we pass Moyamba junction towards getting to go. We meet accidents there. I still remember the woman there. This accident that they were all helpless. So we come down with vehicle, the car, they take them people there. But one of them, they get NASSIT card. Now we take her in hand. We go, once we go Kaila, we go left on our office now. Now more than tell we say, this member here, they will come for verification. You can imagine that. And he lost his life. So when president they tell we say, una go. Then the agenda, oh, don't come for sit today. Your Excellency, you are delivered on this agenda. So we here today, very, very proud people. Proud people of Sierra Leone, proud people of the SLPP, that we can do this. And when you talk up, what did happen? And they do happen. So now talk and do president, and I've shared so many of those stories with him. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I say I didn't talk plenty today. For anybody can come in, so many talk about today. I want to thank you on behalf of my minister, particularly, that is sorry. You know, Rado na, they are paying here, they are going to say our head. So Rado, he don't put effort in them at this show here every other weekend. Rado the Canada every weekend, sir. To make sure see what's happen there. And he's so specific on issues. And they take one after the other and they come, even at that. Gigi, I go, I mean, they don't pay it. They don't pay this idea. The round not correct. That is how you want to work with a minister. As me, a head of agency, that's how we want to let you work with minister. Where they actually follow you up and follow through. To my board of trustees, not to hear tell and thank you. We'll go back to the boardroom. As the case may be. Exactly. Thank you so very much, sir. Your Excellency, thank you very much for coming, for gracing our occasion, and I thank you all, and may God bless all of us. Long live His Excellency. Long live His Excellency. Long live His Excellency. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much, TG. We always say, we president, na talk and do. Anything where he talk, he dey do am. Someday where he dey do, before ever he dey talk am. Echi, God bless you. This bobo, he dey monitor him mama too much. All the time. So he dey grumble. One day night, he go to him daddy. He said, Daddy, mama, you're wasteful. He said, if you, where you dey try everything, you dey try kind of house, mama, they waste time more. He said, even when they take food, they give them. Anything no more. He said, Daddy, you not gonna believe. He said, even toothpick. When mama used toothpick, he said, the drawer. He said, Daddy, if you make you use her, I can clean her and put her inside back. Now Daddy said, no, Junior. He said, when you used to pick it for drawer, don't put her there again. Ladies and gentlemen, by the permission of His Excellency, I want to now call on the Minister of Employment, Labor and Social Security, Honorable Mohamed Rahman Suwari, where we all they call Rado.
Your Excellency, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada, Cabinet colleagues here present, I want to single out my Deputy Minister, Moyamba, members of Parliament, leader of government business. My bills will get into trouble if I don't single you out. You know, our bills awaiting action. Paramount chiefs, members of the NASSIT Board of Trustees, the Director General, Mr. Mohamed Fouadabo, my friend and big brother, you know, they talk about the Ratu and so much because we want to, the Papedon Gui agenda. We have agenda and we'll make sure the Papeda agenda succeeds. So forgive me if I get overbearing sometimes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and my in-laws, my Moyamba in-laws, I'm glad for there today. I am the wife come on. So listen, a strong Moyamba advocate, associate. You know, the past have been when Moyamba business can go, we have to go to Moyamba. You know. So I'm not going to repeat the fact say the SLPP bring NASSIT in 2001. SLPP they always remember the welfare of Salon people. Whether they work, now when they increase their wages there, where they retire, we also want to make sure say after you don't give distinguished service to this country, you don't labor for the country, you don't for retire as bigger. So that make reverend in testimony a great one today. I can assure you say anywhere you go in this country, you will even get hundreds of people giving similar testimonies. So a lot of for NASSIT. You know, SLPP legacy, not only SLPP they will preserve. His Excellency, when we come, the charge will give me be very clear. Make sure say we push the decentralization of the social security process. Let go all sides. The Moyamba team, for example, we look at this catchment area. Route ID and they move na Semeo now. Myro there and Bokoda mining companies are there. So this level conveniently service them without problems. You know, very cost effective for all sides. So the power very clear, go get it done. And they give every support. So political will will get Nayana, one of the biggest things where they will go on. And we don't get option. Sabi, like when they digital, may say not to take excuse because they know you know one day when the quiz minister said. So if we know that squeezing there, I made a squeeze it first very well. So we'll get the result done before we can. And particularly so, this year His Excellency don't call her the year of accelerated action, accelerated delivery. So that means from here, Moyamba today, we're going to go on a cyber for go commission. In coming days, we're going to go commission the first ever regional office in that catchment in the Poloko area. And for Nasean, now like the one that bold, like the one, in fact, you know, just for telling us, we're not stand still, we are moving. His Excellency said, look, because Poloko get companies from the airport to the mining companies, so look, that people that need struggle, we're going to make sure say the office is in. So that one day, now almost come now, the president on talking, work is ongoing with the await commissioning, giving a schedule and finishing touches to that. So this is not the year of commissioning for NASSIT. Yeah, and we're very, very proud of the associates. The board of trustees and then men and said they get a lot of wahala. I said, look, we have to do what is right. You know, because at the end of the day, the accountability to the pensioners and the contributors. What's one of the most important thing? His Excellency called we. He said, look, gentlemen, this NASSIT that they talk about now about 9% of the population. About 9%. So that means all the rest of the population, they're not covered by any form of social security. First, if something do bosses, you call your uncle, you call your auntie. So in the midst of things, they don't get that. So the president say, look, gentlemen, we are going to make sure say we will extend social security coverage to the informal sector. We're stronger than the informal sector. We were not by a month with the work. You were the dread, electing a Okada, electing a market woman, whatever they do, once not to end of month, you get formal employer-employee relationship. Any informal thing we do. It's a that they boku. They form about 90% of the population. And so we're not going to level them uncovered, we'll say NASSIT they do well. So we go for extend social security coverage to the informal sector. A lot of efforts have been made. We are almost there. Again, I don't talk to at the chair of the steering committee, the technical committee, and the DG. We don't take it as a personal pet project. We don't agree, say, by mid this year, latest, for roll out and begin implementation, extend coverage to the informal sector. So that people they don't allow extend coverage to the informal sector, eh? But not hearing nobody clap. Because okay, the formal people that are the Bokuna, I all go talk this about it, they were almost told me. Yes, but you know why we not for clap more? Because if we extend coverage to the informal sector, now when I go free up, because all the contingency, person go get accident, person die, they're not go call Una again. Then say get Lily and that's when they go fall back up. So we clap by for glad for that. I want for today na Papa Day, you know, they're very passionate about this decentralization. This is not the first NASSIT office after 20-something years since they opened up. So I don't want reading or parade, but I just end on then closing notes then. Recently, Akanaya, in one of them, a Boku visits the work in do. And then close people once, and then I go, I'm not sure away, I go to President once. I say, don't tell they talk about decentralization. Today, I don't see the true definition of decentralization. The power will talk about that day, we intend reach. But I'm very, very impressed with decentralization. Not only the office space we are seeing here, now the services were decentralized and the real-time delivery of their services today for every pensioner. But they will talk to you more about that one day. I don't talk, say, we don't agree. Because Reverend don't talk, everybody not get Reverend kind of argument. So what will they begin to do? We don't agree with the management. Will they begin prepare pensioners for retirement? You know, causes anyone to do preparing for retirement. Sometimes you don't go open hall like Reverend talk. Sometimes you go can participate in community development. Sometimes you go can begin to adult education because every pensioner they retire with talent. You know, so one for beginning invest in that one day, preparing for retirement, so that every other after retirement you go still be useful to the community. And you know, one now they will prepare for that one day. Eventually, whether they will happen. So the paramount chiefs and to the salient stakeholders that are there today. NASSIT I commend now to bring the right crowd, the right people that I want to bring in the room. When you talk to this, they really want to take afford. They will go far and wide. So I really want to tell that I see when I bring in some of Sierra Leone's most credible media, you know, we recognize that. So I don't go boku side, they want to go around the country. Some people, some companies, they know they can operate as some cheap down there. They're not they high. They're not the make NASSIT see them. We not say we not cheap, all want to help we. Lord help the society. If you know the company can have part of your own checks there, when I ask, when I don't go register of NASSIT, because every company where they operate, every employer is supposed to register of NASSIT before you begin register or command them. So do you when I help you do that? I guess a very beautiful example is Excellency Leah Shiara. I go my 4 kids then this year, then we get some small. So I have to step in. Because the children have not they try, the MP have not they try. I go to them, really be very proactive. I have to say this. The only challenge that they get, they're not going to get the technical capacity, they're not going to get the skills there, they're not going to do the law there, particularly the research one there. But they take side early, they prevent a breakdown, and then do that thing there. So go build on them. Police for notice, we solve that problem there. We don't send improvement notice, we don't cancel, we don't agree concrete timelines there. We will solve all that problem there. So the chiefs are very important strategic partners there who want to support NASSIT and every chiefdom who side they operate. And I talked to the team before I come. We begin to organize small courses there for chiefs there and other community people there with the law there, with the government employment relationship. Because if we not know the law there, so then need nobody for law council when we solve the problem who come. So on that note, I want to congratulate NASSIT, the management and board of trustees then, and tell una all thank you for una left for all the engagements for dinner. I know His Excellency is schedule quite crowded, but the second is very, very important. The final note. His Excellency not only care about people that want to retire, because we will talk NASSIT, we will think in the pensioners. NASSIT they cover 3 critical contingencies. If we get employment injury, yeah, if we left the work, you die. We also know we're not going to die this 2020, inshallah. The person when they survive, you register, survive, or that's how they get benefits. So, but His Excellency, they make sure, say, this year, they don't say, in this year of accelerated action, delivery, they say, even the 1 hour the work, the minimum wage, we don't increase that effective April 1 to 1,200 leones. Let's put it up, okay, because now, all man they got about minimum wage. Yes. Now, on the big news, come, we meet around 600, right? Around 600,000 leones now we meet up. His Excellency said this is inhuman. They increase that to 800. From 800 to 1,200. Even the pension will not be service, so they get 20,000 leones. But now the most minimum are 250,000 leones. Now, not clap for per bill. If I'm not glad with the reforms, I'm not ready to clap the better. But the past have this week, he said, salon journalist there for the last one. He said, these people are not even clap for themselves. But how would the battle? Will they try for improve? We'll continue to do more. His Excellency, I want to tell you plenty thank you for the reforms there, for the political will, for the support. No minister, you can be the best, you can be the most well-intentioned. You're not going to move a needle if you don't get political support. I've had enough and to spare. I want to tell you thank you for the continuing support. So NASSIT, congratulations and best wishes. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Rano Soiree. No, another big joke again. Nobody watch now. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, Don Mama Kumi, Don Kande Kukui, Nuna, Bayamungu. Lord, please rise. Present His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier General retired Dr. Julius Maada.
Thank you very much. Yeah, please. The Chairman, the Chief Minister, government ministers here, honorable members of Parliament, the great paramount chief and other traditional leaders within NASSIT, members of the NASSIT Board of Trustees, the Director General, Management and Staff of NASSIT, ladies and gentlemen, and we great people in Moyamba. I don't know for one, but we are glad for dinner today. A big pleasure for me for dinner Moyamba today for commission the NASSIT district office. Moyamba, either by choice or God in your will, will always be the first. They produced the first Prime Minister, although he didn't bother with Bond District. Actually closer to Bondland, Moyamba. Don't get the first office, district office for NASSIT. So Moyamba is a district with a very proud history and hard-working people. And of course, it holds a special place in my heart as it is the home district of my own mother,
And by extension, my own home. So therefore, being here today means a great deal for me, both as president and as son of the soil. Without an animal for opening this building, Commissioner, we are here to affirm a simple but very important promise that every Sierra Leonean who works and contributes to this nation deserves dignity, security, and protection. Moyamba has always been a district of workers. Our farmers, fishermen, traders, public servants who have helped to feed our nation, support our economy, and keep our communities strong. I also recognize the important role of our paramount chiefs and traditional leaders who contribute to guiding and uniting our community with wisdom and responsibility. Social protection is about people. It's about knowing that after years of hard work, the state will not abandon you. We've had a clear testimony of our dear Reverend. It's also about securing the old age. That is one of the periods in our lives when we are vulnerable. So that is what we are here to show, that when you are old and vulnerable, we will be there for you. In times of illness and in moments of loss, as the minister has ably described. The National Social Security and Insurance Trust has been central to delivering that assurance. Since its establishment by Act of Parliament in 2001 and the commencement of NASSIT operations in 2002, NASSIT has transformed pension administration in our country. Today, pensions are more reliable, processes are clearer, and people can plan their future with confidence. And I'm glad where I hear the minister they talk to, they get for can't teach you. But to know more how for work, or how for live after you don't go for work. You know, for most people, we know the plan for that. And some man waiting beneficial to her not to only forget that pension, but also for continue for work, because you know me say when you don't pension, you don't get energy again, and that you know for work, for community. In fact, the best benefit for anybody we don't, especially like with pension and we testify, now for contribute, because you don't spend 42 years to contribute. That person, you never go to the silent in a house. The best form of pension for them, now where you go continue for give service. That they care and full heart, that they care and waiting with man they call gratification internally, it is still in the glad, it no say, it no abandon. So that waiting the ministry they can do through this NASSIT, I support them and I want to make them do in a way we will support everybody. Not everybody have a plan. Some man they even get money, but you don't know what to do. Because not a business they don't do. And so you not going to know for do how to do business after we don't retire. If now that you want to do, this kind of scheme where they develop, we go able to prepare that person for know how for turn 2 to 4 legally, so that in money like small pension where you get. It go serve am for a long time. We are a social democratic party, the Sierra Leone People's Party, and I'm glad the Director General mentioned that. That means we own party, now most of man actually, now Umbra party, now most of man they will come for can't change their life. Now make what man called philosophy, the philosophical underpinning of the Sierra Leone People's Party is the people. Now make the people, the name they is our party, Sierra Leone People's Party. I know say legally they don't permit me to say the Republic of Sierra Leone People's Party, but that is who we are. We know they can't lie. No, because we are of the people and we for work for the people, they will not for life for them. And I make I will tell when I say Moyamba will belong to Sheba, where APC, but if we are Sabi, we are for always vote for SLDP. Because that's the only party we remember. I'm not been left the welcome with the chief give me, but I take them. Because when they hold you, or say no. Back for years, now they were angry for him. I think I say I'm fully committed to every promise I've made, but the war is tough. The world is tough. Maybe I will say tough with a capital T. With a fry with no oil. So all the premises where we make them promises and they don't change overnight. Because the world itself, they're in the state of flux. It don't change. It change every day. And now, Abo can Abo will promise. If you say Abo, it didn't change today, it didn't look like man. But when I don't say we don't ever lie for now, because Mr. Media service is going to be village on the inside my ambassador, and I know how difficult. It's not the Shige, and not they go too far, but I know how difficult the road is. So from this road, the only thing where they make we not deliver that road, now we will not get the means. And I know when I know say when I said from when I born, see that they will not want to do and not able to do it. And the promise when our family there for bills, when the promise for do this, the only thing, don't know for not serious. You know, not till now, we don't see one thing, if you didn't go to America, the only thing we be there for a bike, and for me a bike toy them for them, they give them. So I don't promise them 2-3 them for say I buy toy for them, not buy them. I asked me one day, he said, Daddy, why are grown-ups not reliable? I said, Charlie, where is this question coming from? He said, you remember you promised you were going to get me a toy? And up to now, you haven't gotten me the toy. I said, but Charlie, do you eat at home every day? He said, yes. Do you have everything that you need to go to school? Yes. I said, that is what is my preoccupation. The toy is secondary. So I want for telling, do you need a road from here to Shege? From yesterday, I done do that road several times. For Komana Kanga, all the other roads they want to talk about. Even for the Ebukanaya, without another through man into Moyamba Junction. So the arrangements they did, I just want to make them understand. Say the word is travel. We see we don't come, we don't hesitate, we don't bring light. The first light go face come. We will not be able to pay. Because for buying diesel every day, we realize it not the best thing. Now we appeal to friends and partners and then they could bring solar. That way it will be more sustainable. Water, we need that. And interestingly, most of the issues we talk about, 3 days ago, to get a small retreat, one of the most important things they will talk about, and that was or finish, not so young more. And what to make we not finish it, not still the Sabbath. We not get it, but with the promise to say we not forget, and not a political promise. Now something we need, one for them a day to good health. Water is life. Then bad water the way they drink, then you drink all them plenty from the way they go to hospital. We don't want from them going to go to hospital in the first place. So we are committed to everything where we will not talk about, but we will not able to finish it or where they slow. And anytime we slow, now for make una know say, who say we say be able forget or finish them, now they don't time. So we go prefer them that they welcome me, the paramount chief, the week they welcome me. Then the paramount chief now, Joe. And I this is a paramount chief, so I let it pray for me about the paramount chief. I tell them, I say everything we don't promise. He said, light no kite, and the road not reach it. Now the road now one bridge no more, the one where they enter, inside we can talk. Why we slow? Not because the money not come quick. We get for scrape here and there, dig hole for cover hole. And some people they when they talk this, wake up for pay tax, they let the pay tax, they debate and avoid tax. And government they get money, no like pass from tax. Even work you don't supply the lights. Then they go find the crooked technician and they can bypass the meter. Anybody will bypass, not different, and the people they keep, but now we responsible, but now we get for talk. When light not come, now we get for be responsible. So, I want to make it be a two-way traffic. And when I wait in leadership, we have to understand. No leader, no denier, we don't want to do everything. So leader they pray for who around because, especially with MPs then, because then live with the people. I know we say the councillor they there, the councillor them is so past all. The host they don't get fence, and then inside the community. So when people they get grievance or fundamental grievance, they don't want to be not the knock. If they don't want to be not the enter. It's the councillor when you that they have to suffer for passing. The MP then they can escape, they can balance, they never quit or they still they on oversight. How can you oversight? It can take 2-3 months. Especially the one they for about. But the councillor, they're not getting no time for hiding. No hiding place because they're there with the people there. So, I just want to make you know. Chief, you know, wait to make, so evidence, and they pray for going to the constituency because they know it's there with them. Wait till they don't get, then they go after them. I know I make at the pray for Moyamba. I don't see the good things, but I don't get all the problems there. Before you get the welcome. Anyway, I accept the welcome and the whole thing. Maybe they can ask the financial chief. Yeah, I'm called chief and tell us, chief, I don't come and go. We now, this government, we believe in the dignity of labor, fairness, and in building a strong system that serves citizens not just for today, but for generations to come. So that kind of system today, not for Leone or Makeni, or Branca closer to the city. I was particularly touched one day when the DG told me, say, you see one person who died inside accident, if they go for in NASSIT administration process. That person then, I sure say, if this office be there now, an office say, now for that accident people will die. Because we don't pass here. Now that make we, when I come back government, we get sorry hard for people when they bring their services. Not easy, but we make sure say it don't start from Moyamba and we will go small until we go now. All the district in this country. No one should have to travel or struggle to access what is rightfully theirs. Having money, enough for struggle, enough for don't die for go further. But because the system is in the process of coming up, you get for past year, I don't know who said it for money, for access them. What we build in Moyamba strengthens Sierra Leone as a whole, because development only matters when it reaches every community. So this decentralization of access to NASSIT, now part of that decentralization. My government sees a social protection as an investment in our people and in our national stability. That is why we are working towards a pension scheme for the informal sector. Also, we know more when they work in our office, where they time will throw people away with the sweat under this sun before they get pension. Then one day, when a hard labor, if you see them Okada man there, then the care will go up and down as they talk to them, when they can shake road, where you want to carry no day, they go back and forth. A hard worker, the fisherman there, the farmer there, where they not push where they produce for we, they all, they forget respect and dignified retirement. When the pension scheme is in place, market women, farmers, bike riders, fishermen, and small traders will also have the chance to retire with dignity. This is how we reduce poverty and give people the peace of mind they require. To support this work, the government established the Social Protection Regulatory Authority to ensure that social protection systems are well managed, transparent, and sustainable. So we still do further institutional arrangement for make sure say what you as family, where Reverend Duncan prays to, it gets better even. Not only by physical infrastructure like this, but also for the administration. So I encourage the people of Moyamba to make full use of this office, ask questions, register, and participate. Social security is not just for a few, it is for everyone who works. I also remind the board and management of NASSIT that they should hold a great responsibility. They are trusted with the future of security, the future security of our people that have big responsibilities around it. Where somebody they do in future, especially when we get vulnerable, when we get old, when they work up a good direction, you forget the system will take care of you. You are being entrusted with the future security of our people. The trust must always be protected through honesty, care, and accountability. On behalf of the government and people of Sierra Leone, I want to thank the Minister, the Ministry of Employment, Labour, and Social Security, the Board of Trustees, management and staff of NASSIT and all those who have worked to make this office a reality. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to make a commission this great edifice within the NASSIT district office in Moyamba and declare formally open and respond to this later. And as long as our people work and contribute to this nation, the government will stand with them to protect their dignity and secure their future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, we now make we clap for the President. This work when NASSIT don't do now today, we all don't come see, don't come witness. The vision of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier General, retired Dr. Julius Maada. Maada Bio, Maada Bio, Maada Bio, Maada Bio. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to invite Keketoman Sandi, Press Secretary, for making can make some few announcements.
Thank you very much. When I clap for the Excellence Minister, I said, when I clap for I don't do well. I want just do 3 short announcements. The first announcement now for photo session. The President don't consent to make it do photo sessions, and we could do inside a big billboard there now. That board we get NASSIT writing palm. We will do 3 photo sessions. The first one will be His Excellency the President, the Chief Minister, and other members of the high table, and then the DDG of NASSIT will join. The second one will be His Excellency the President, the Minister of Labour, the DDG, and the board members of NASSIT. So the Chief Minister, the host paramount chief and resident minister will withdraw from the second one. And then the last one will be His Excellency the President, staff and the management of NASSIT. Because una go boku, we go do at the end of the tour, at the frontage of the building, where His Excellency don't come out to the tour. Before you go do that last one day we una go use for make calendar and not say for this year and next year. The other announcement I want to do now for immediately after we don't do the second photo session, His Excellency go cut the ribbon, then he unveil the plaque, then he starts to do the tour. We can forget several sessions for the tour, but the first one that the President will do and it will be accompanied by the members of the high table. We also will include Secretary of the President and the DDG, ministers, deputies, and the leader of government business. Do you have the big, because the place small and tight, only the one will announce and they go do the first of the President. All other guests them go do the other Thursday where they be. The last one about refreshment. NASSIT don't advise me saying you don't make refreshments for all the guests they can. But for the ministers, the deputy ministers, and members within the head government agencies and the paramount chiefs, then go take refreshment to Honorable Veronica Karisi Senkos, and all other guests go stay there, then you sit, and then they go serve you a refreshment for we don't can this program. On that note, please at the big make we rise for the national anthem. lead His Excellency the President now for the photo session. The members of the high table will start. And we will the cameraman and make them just stay out of outside the red carpet so they not go crowd the place. In readiness, the board members them of NASSIT, then say for come closer, all board members of NASSIT. Okay. All board members of NASSIT will also come. And then ministers and government ministers will also come. The Minister of Labour always the advocate for that picture day. Board members, please approach, and ministers. Ministers, they will wait, and board members that the first shot that they will take. Thank you very much. Board members, the host paramount chief resident minister go withdraw from that first one day. Board members, proceed for the second picture quickly. Yes, board members. Don't go and quit. Board members, then please. Thank you very much, ministers and deputy ministers. With the appeal for make the NASSIT people are now come out, the DDG, we will then move so we can take one for the ministers and deputy ministers. Thank you very much. The President will proceed now for go to the cutting of the ribbon. And then from there, he will go unveil the plaque. Sure.
That's cutting of ribbon. Picture. Yeah, the space. Yeah.
With honor and delight, I have the pleasure to formally commission this television to serve as the NASSIT district office in Moyamba.
Thank you very much. The President will now proceed for unveil the plaque. Please, members of the press, you move, quickly move. President, they can unveil the plaque. And the DG will accompany the President and the Minister for unveiling the plaque. For the tour, one line camera. SLBC one line, SLBC one line.
Press man over here. Anybody who's trying to free up. When I take one, I'll be like that. Anybody misbehave now in crowds.
They tell me can't commission this thing. One because you go. They don't think you can. Piegi now now. This time I will get up. That's how I will lock you. I'm tired.
They supervise the inspectors, and the inspectors collect the petition. They follow employers for them to register with NASSIT, and also the employees, so that everybody will be on board. Tomorrow, when you retire, you don't see them to part of NASSIT. So the inspectors then have their own role now. They will for their own area committees. So we will move.
Press. Press open up. Press open up.
I see units. I see units.
All the money. Postman. Organize yourself.
But I know the other one I get for clearly because they get for everything in this area.
Okay, from here, now you go inside. Ministers, chiefs, only the president.
Even the dogs.
Now it's coming through the website. I don't know. The German there, you know,
Rado, and the guy you for contempt.
Like it's fine if you're going to come inside. He just waits.